how do these sorts of things keep on happening? So the Kansas City Chiefs trade up with the Buffalo Bills, and they take the fastest man in combine history with Xavier Worthy. Look, they've got Hollywood Brown already on the roster. I compared Worthy to Hollywood a lot. This team is going to run really, really fast and throw some bombs, throw some screens, let the guys run after the catch as well. It's going to be all over the place. I personally will probably not get too far out ahead of my skis on this one with Worthy. But I do think he becomes probably the wide receiver 4 in this class for rookie draft, right? I prefer him over Thomas. I don't think I see another landing spot where anything matches up and passes him. Perhaps for me, if McConkey goes to Buffalo, with the 32nd pick coming up here in a little bit, maybe that could be the one. But yeah, no, Xavier Worthy to Kansas City, my goodness. I mean, you're instantly just going to get all the Tyreek Hill comparisons, of course. We'll see if it totally goes that way or not. But the huge potential there. I mean, just the opportunity is massive, right? Like, to have a receiver of that capital go join up with Tyreek Hill is something we haven't really seen a whole lot of since Mahomes came into the league. And so with his speed, obviously the potential is just skyrocketed up, right? So as we sit here right now, closing down round 1, for me in Superflex rankings, it's going to go Caleb Williams for sure at 1, Jaden Daniels 2. I might put Marvin Harrison over Drake May, even in Superflex at that point at 3. But then whichever one's not, could be a need situation there as well. The other one's going to be at 4. At 5 would be Malik Neighbors, him going to the Giants. At the 106 will be Rome Odunze. Now that we know that he's with the Bears, I still prefer him quite a bit up there that high. Brock Bowers, probably at my 107. JJ McCarthy at my 108. And then I think is Xavier Worthy the 109 then I think that's kind of where he slots right in as that wide receiver 4. That's kind of the start of that murky area that we were wondering about here for the last few weeks. It's kind of, how would that play out, right? And so I think Worthy really is kind of a winner coming out of this draft in that regard. And, speaking of kind of winners and thinking about some losers here quickly, I can't think of any veterans who really got totally squashed here. Because even like Odunze going to Chicago, I'm not that worried about what that means for year 1 out of Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, both in that offense. Brian Thomas, yeah, that's going to hurt Gabe Davis, but I don't really care about Gabe Davis. Christian Kirk, I think, will be just fine. He has a very different role that he's going to play compared to Brian Thomas. So, yeah, I think that there's actually quite a few of, veterans that were fine, but rookies that were winners in this situation tonight as far as kind of how things played out. Yeah, Michael Mayer, he's a loser as well. But for the most part, though, the rookies were really pretty harmless in round 1. We'll see tomorrow about round 2 and how that goes. We do have 2 more picks here tonight still with the 49ers and the Bills. The Bills hopefully are just going to grab one of those wide receivers, and we're going to like them quite a bit. But other than that, that will do it for me. Be sure to check out, I posted some reactions to a bunch of the prospects that were drafted earlier on tonight. And again, tomorrow we're going to have some more. I'm actually going to join Ryan McDaniel. We're going to talk virtually about kind of round 2 as it goes on. And round 1, we're going to recap the entire thing. So you can check that out over on his channel, the Views from the 573 podcast. You can check that out there tomorrow. We'll see. I may get up bright and early tomorrow morning and do a complete kind of rundown of round 1 as well and kind of what it all means. We'll see how I sleep. We'll let that kind of be the determination of it. But yeah, Xavier Worthy with the Chiefs, very exciting.